what did you learn about doing an Icelander accent? Like, what are the tricks?
I just watched everything I possibly could of Bjork. I mean, she has such a delicious, cute voice. And she's just got such a spirit about her that I thought, was similar to Secrets, and to get that Icelandic quality in general, the essence of it, not just the sounds. The hard part was not going too far with it, because sometimes, when I was around other Icelandic actors, it was easy to really lean into it and have a good time. And, sometimes it became a little bit hard to understand. So, but then when I was with Will, because he's got a lot of Swedish influence from his wife, and then then you pulled Dan in the room with his strong Russian accent, and we were like all over the place. In those scenes, we'd have to like stop and all go to our separate corners and reconnect to our dialects and come back.
Yeah, and then you have Dan's British accent, and then everything is
Canadian, and Will's American, and yeah.
Well, speaking of being Canadian, does Canada have a closer connection? Canada is still kind of like there's Queen and money and stuff like that. Does Canada have that is my child screaming. Does Canada have a closer connection to Eurovision than the US might?
No. Sadly, no. It's like all of North America is out of the loop on Eurovision. It's never been broadcast here. So we missed out as well. I didn't even know that Celine Dion had started, our national treasure had started with, she was representing Switzerland, so maybe that's why, but that she got her start at Eurovision. So a little embarrassed by that, but I've caught up.
This is it. We have to prove to Iceland and my extremely handsome father that my life hasn't been a waste.
What are like your tips and tricks to like really embodying? Like, were you singing at the top of your lungs?
Yeah, so I was singing all the songs, and then David would kind of lift bits of my performance. The bulk of the music was done by a Swedish singer, Molly Sandgren. Our voices were quite similar. So yeah, it was kind of like, they did some fancy stuff in the studio and pulled it together that way. And then I sing the song that my character's composing. But yeah, I was very hoarse. I'm like, I'm not even really like going to be singing on this. And I was, losing my voice by the end of the big finale song. And but a great tip from the director, that, so you don't look like you're lip syncing. Don't lip sync.
Lars, you are a dreamer. My dreamer.
We can't.
Really?
Romance, it ruins the bands. Fleetwood Mac, Ace of Base, Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, I forgot about Simon.
Where the mountains